brothers and sisters. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine. To me it's nice and simple. It doesn't use too many products. I can do it probably really fast. I thought I'd share it with you guys. So let's get right into the video. So we're going to start with concealer. So I have two concealers that I like to use. One of them is to cancel out the darkness under my eyes because I have huge dark circles. And I like to use the Nars Creamy Concealer in Honey. So this is the one I use to cancel out the darkness. And then the second concealer I like to use is the Naked Skin, Urban Decay Naked Skin in the color Light Warm. And this one, it just brightens up my eye area, and it just does a very, very, very wonderful job of covering my dark circles and covering any other color correction which I use. And this is by far my favorite pairing of concealers since I've started my makeup journey, and that is saying a lot because my dark circles are like too dark. And what I'm going to use to blend it out is just this air cushion puff. I got this one from Tonymoly. It's just a replacement puff, nothing interesting. But I do like to use air puffs to blend out my foundation, my concealers, anything that needs to be blended out, like face product wise. So I just go in first with this one, just the Nars, and I just go and cover my dark circles. And then even after, like right after I cover it, it's already brightened so much. It's crazy. So I just go in and just tap it off. That's done. I'm going to go in with my second concealer, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I'm just going to brighten up the whole area. So once again, I just place it all over, and then I also like to put it on my cheekbones, just to bring a little bit more light to the area. And once again, I use the same puff, and I blend it out. And right away you can see this side compared to this side is so much brighter. I'm still not done my base makeup. It looks a little wonky right now because it looks a little over white, but you'll see. And then with any excess product that's on the puff or like around my nose and forehead area, I just like to go and pat it on. Pat it all around, just even it out a little bit. So now you can see that both my dark circles are pretty much they're all covered up. So next I like to go in with my Innisfree Ampoule Intense BB Cushion. And I am in the color 21 Natural Beige. I love to use this cushion in the wintertime because it's very moisturizing and has a nice dewy finish. So I just take the same air puff that I've been using to blend everything, and I just go in and tap on the cushion like so to get some of the products distributed onto my air puff. And then after that, I just go and tap it onto my face. And then I just blend it out. Don't forget to blend it a little bit down to your neck. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it just evens out my skin tone, which I really like. So then after that, I like to go in with my powder, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 2 medium. And then I just like to use a big fluffy brush to go everywhere on my face, and then I use a smaller fluffy brush to concentrate the product under my eyes and on my eyelids. So usually I start with the big one, and I go and grab a little bit of product on the brush. I tap off the excess, and then I just pat it onto my face. I don't don't like to do circular motions. I just like to dab it onto my face so it doesn't disturb anything. Why? So now I go with my small fluffy brush, and then I also grab a little bit of product, and then I dab it around my eye area to set the concealer there. So now that I'm done with powder, I like to move on to my eye area, and let me zoom you guys in a little bit closer for that. Okay. So now moving on to the eye area. So first off, I just like to grab my Makeup Forever Artiste palette. It was a trio, but I didn't like one of the shades that I picked up, so I just went and returned it back. But which color we're going to be using this one. It's called Milk Tea. And then I just like to dust it all over my lids. And this is also my contour color, so I will be contouring my face with this color. So I just grab a small eyeshadow brush, tap off the excess, and then I just go and sweep it onto my eyelids. And then when I'm done with that, I like to use the same brush and also the same powder, and I like to contour my nose with it. And then I like to go and use a fluffy brush, just buff it in a little bit more, so the contour is not as strong and as prominent. And then I like to go in with my fan brush, and also the same contour color, I just contour my cheeks and my chin. I like to go in with my Too Faced palette that I got from the Grand Palace eyeshadow kit that they released for the holiday time. And then I like to go in with this color called Parfait. And I like to just put it right into the middle of my lids. Sometimes I like to either use this color, or I like to use my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. But today I chose to use the pink one, because this is a pink color, whereas this one's a more golden yellow color. Let's go and grab in another eyeshadow brush, and I dip my brush into the product, dust off the excess, and then I just place it into the middle of my eyelids. It doesn't have to be very neat, because I'm going to blend it out afterwards. So now I'm going to use a fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to go and buff it out. Buff out the shimmering thing that I just put on my lid so it blends nicer. Now I like to go with my Dolly Wink Brown eyeliner. It's a pen eyeliner, it's a brush type, and that I just like to tightline and line at the same time with this. To the outer portion of my eye, I just like to do a little tiny wing, not too much, because I don't want anything dramatic, because this is for every day. So I'm gonna a little bit, so like this, and I'll repeat the same thing on the other eye. The other eye, did I just say that? Oh my god. And then I'll just repeat the same thing for my other eye. And then I like to go in with my CoverGirl Quad. I've had this forever. Next I like to go in with my CoverGirl Quad in Blush Nudes. And then I'm going to take the applicator that comes with it, and I'm going to dip it into the very last brown color. And just the tip of the applicator. And then tap off the excess. And then I like to go in and use this color to line my bottom waterline about 1/3 of the way in. Make everything connect and not just have a random harsh line. And then if you made any mistakes or it's a little too heavy in any parts, you can always just use your fingers and just smudge it out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with my Uemura eyelash curler and I'm going to curl my lashes and get them all perky for mascara. When curling eyelashes, that I like to do is I like to grab a mirror, a handheld mirror, and then I like to put it underneath my eye and then look down, put my eyelash curler in, and then curl, 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 curl. And then as I curl, I like to lift my hand up. It allows my lashes to have a more natural curl than just one curl and it's just sticking straight up, if you know what I mean. So I look down and then I curl and I bring it up until I get to the tips of my lashes. And then I just double check like this to see that I've got every lash, and then move on to the other eye. And then after I curl my lashes, I usually like to use my ring finger and I pat around the eye because sometimes it disturbs the foundation and the concealer underneath it or the eyeshadow around it. So that just helps smooth everything back up. So then, now I actually don't like to put mascara on because I like to put mascara on last. So then I go and do my brows. I'm in with my Maybelline Brow Drama pencil and powder, but I only like to use a pencil side, and I just go and define my brows. And I'm using the color blonde to match my hair. I don't really have an opinion on this eyebrow pencil. I just got it because I ran out of my normal one, which is from the Face Shop. If you guys want a separate video on how I do my brows, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see. And then after that, I like to go in with my Maybelline Brow Drama Brow Mascara in Blonde. Once again, I also don't really have an opinion. It's just because I ran out of my the usual one that I use, so I had to go and buy something to replace it. But one thing I do not like is the brush on this thing. There's a random ball at the end of it and it makes it so much harder to coat my lashes and not get the mascara everywhere on my forehead. So that's just one drawback about this product. I don't care about anything else. Now that I'm done my brows, I'm going to move on to blush. And the blush I like to use is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blusher in the color Pearlescent Pink. And then I also just like to use a random stippling brush because this blush is very, very pigmented. I don't need to like swirl it around, I just need to tap it and that's enough. So that's what I'm going to do. Tap it, tap off any excess, and then tap it on my cheekbones. And now I like to go in with my highlighting brush and I just like to buff out the blush. And then I like to go in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, the one that Jaclyn Hill did. And then I just dip my brush in there a little bit, tap off the excess, and then put it onto my cheekbones, and then a little bit on my temples. And I repeat the same on the other side. Put it down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on the ends of my brows. Cupid's bow and chin. So now I'm going to go in and do my mascara, and what I'm using is the Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara, the super waterproof kind. I only got this year, but it has already become my holy grail mascara because it holds my curl, it lasts all day, and it's so hard to take off at night, but I love it. So I use the same trick that I use when I curl my lashes, which is hold a mirror underneath and then look down for my top lashes. And then for my bottom lashes, I just hold the mirror straight out and then I just look up. So now that I'm done with my mascara, I like to go in with my Tonymoly lipstick. It's a weird sort of lipstick because it's blue in the tube, but it changes to pink when I put it on my skin. And then the color is in Crazy Blue 003. So there you have it. That's my everyday makeup routine. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more future videos. I'll see you in my next one.